Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for your support thus far. Please continue to comment, as commenters will be put in the raffle for my giveaway when I reach 9,000 subscribers, and I'll be giving away 2 of my decks. So this is going to be a continued conversation from yesterday, because I had just gotten started, and then not I just got started, but it was kind of a short convo between the masculine and the feminine, so I wanted to extend it. But I did pull a few cards to get overall energies, which I thought was very interesting. And I have Death and I have the Chariot. This is Scorpio energy and Cancer energy, but it doesn't necessarily have to be that. We did just have the Cancer new moon. What I'm getting from the theme of this overall reading is going to be, are we ending things? Are we transforming? Are we ending things, or are we transforming and moving forward with this connection? Okay, where are the masculine and the feminine at in terms of where they're going with this? But in the middle of this, I have Hooked, which says, hooked, line, and sinker. I pretend to not care, but I am obsessed with you. Now, it's interesting because I feel we almost have every water sign represented here. Scorpio, Pisces, could be fish, and Cancer. I didn't make, this is my deck Twin Flame Current Vibes. I didn't make it with any thing to be a fish, but then I realized afterwards that it could be fish because hooked. So, are we moving forward with this connection or not? What's going on? Because I feel the feminine, with a lot of you in the collective, feel like you keep experiencing things on the 5D energy, telepathy, signs, but no indication from the masculine on the 3D, and in fact, even opposite from the masculine on the 3D. So what is going on here? I do not have the courage to face you, okay? So that's the first thing the masculine wants to say here. It's about his fear. It's about his lack of security in himself, about maybe facing things about himself from what happened between you guys, okay? In the past, he has built this connection up in his head to be just really scary. Not like in that sense, like scary, but like scary that it's a lot. It's like a very big thing in his mind, this connection, okay? You visit me in my dreams. Well, we already know that. That's what I was saying. It's like, we know that you guys are connecting in the 5D realm here, okay? You are more tender and beautiful in my eyes than I made you feel. I think the masculine may have really put this feminine down in a lot of ways, maybe not even directly, but just really made her feel insecure because of his own insecurities, okay? But he wants to tell her that, you know, he does think she's beautiful. He does value her. He does have her up on a pedestal here, okay? That social media post was meant for you. So he's still doing these things in the 5D, the dreams, the social media. So it's like, if you're picking up on that feminine, you're totally onto it, okay? You totally know what's going on with him. He is communicating to you in the 5D, but you're like ready for him to be more direct here, even though, you know, social media post, whatever. But all right, so, and I want to get a couple of tarot cards. 3 of Wands. It's like he's waiting for the right time. He's waiting for something to happen. He's not taking action, even though he has the energy within him to take the action. 2 of Swords reversed. So he's in a stalemate. What is he in a stalemate about? And this card just came flipping over. He has reservations, I feel. He has fears. We already saw that. Okay. One more tarot card, please. The Tower. Okay, so he might be afraid that things are going to all come tumbling down, or he could have some really intense, dramatic things going on in his life that he just feels it's not the right time. Well, you know, a lot of people have intense, dramatic things going on right now just with the pandemic and everything. So this could just feel like a really tumultuous time that he doesn't feel like you guys would be able to build a solid foundation to start something, okay? So where's the feminine at here? What does she want to communicate? I have defended you to my friends. Okay. So it's like, even in the shitty behavior he's done, maybe she still had his back. She still had his side. She wants him to know that it's not that everyone in her life hates him. She actually has spoke highly of him despite everything to her friends. She's conveyed the goodness in him, even though maybe he feels ashamed of his actions. I hope we have another chance, whether this lifetime or next. So she's putting it out there that she does hope and pray that there is a chance to move forward, okay? My desperation for your attention led me to act out of character. So the feminine, they've both done things, okay? And I think the feminine also wants him to have the unconditional regard for her that she's had for him, where it's like he's done things and she forgives him. She's saying, can you forgive me for the things that I've done? Because I haven't been perfect either. I feel regret for all the things I said out of anger. That's what I'm saying. So she is regret too. And then I miss our memories more than I miss you. So I feel the feminine could just be very, very caught up in nostalgia. She could almost feel like, is it the masculine that she wants back, or is it the memories? Because it's also memories of when she felt maybe better about herself too. So I feel the masculine may be justified in feeling like the feminine's a little confused, because feminines, you got to be real with yourself sometimes. We get very caught up in the illusions and the memories and the nostalgia, but you have to think, do you want this masculine at least the way he is now, or is it just you miss what you guys had at one point, okay? So let's get some tarot here. But that might also be why the masculine feels insecure. Empress reverse. I'm going to take it upright, though, because I don't really usually do reversals. I did it with that Two of Swords, because to me, Two of Swords reverse is just an amplified Two of Swords. But the divine feminine is showing up here. I feel that she wants to be like appreciated for her body and her like appearance, as much as she wants to be appreciated for being this like soulful, spiritual, evolved woman. I do feel like she wants to be touched. She wants to be loved. She wants physical affection here. Yeah, she wants it all, actually. She wants that emotional fulfillment. She wants like an emotional connection on all levels. She's ready, but it's like, I think a part of her has already convinced herself that the masculine isn't ready. And then we have the Hierophant, Taurus energy, but she is also really staying stable and true to her spiritual path. She's not going to waver from this, okay? So she's not going to sacrifice being a divine feminine to get attention anymore from the masculine. So let's get some moods from the masculine here. What is some of the moods? Energized, bright, glowing, strong. That's kind of what I got with the the Three of Wands is like, Wands is fire, strong energy, but it's like he's not doing anything with that bright. I do feel the feminine could be like the center of his world, almost like the sun, the brightness that illuminates things for him. But he's insecure. That's what I'm saying. So he has that bright energy, but he's not taking action because he feels insecure here. Okay. Now let's get some feminine moods. What are the moods of the feminine? Secretive, not sharing how I really feel. So that's also could be making the masculine insecure, because she's not letting out really how she truly feels. She's really hiding what her true feelings are. Maybe she doesn't even know. And easy breezy. So she is just trying to go with the flow. Maybe she's tired of fighting the current. And we do have daydreaming stuck in my head. That's what I'm saying you guys have in my dreams for the masculine. So I do feel she still daydreams, but it's a very nostalgia kind of energy here, okay? So I want to pull some cards of what can help the masculine and feminine from Rising Sun Oracle. What chakras need to be worked on, what areas need to be addressed here. Rise, okay, this is sacral. So this is, I feel, still saying it is like a sexual connection. I almost feel like rise is like the masculines getting it up. But there is like a sexual energy between them with the sacral. But also rise, like just rise above any of the energies that are bringing you down, okay? Strengthen your sense of self with the solar plexus and kind of rise out of that sacral sexual energy, okay? Yep, confident, root chakra. Remain confident. You know, a lot of feminines, their perceptions of things happening with the masculine are coming from insecurities. They always blame the masculine for being insecure, but the feminine is perceiving things through the lens of her own insecurity. So it's time for the feminine to get confident too and to root herself. I've been listening to a lot of root chakra music the last few weeks on and off. Well, not recently, but like a few weeks ago, and it really, really helped, okay? You got to just get strong in who you are, because when you get to that point, it won't matter what your dynamic with the masculine really is. And stay optimistic with your solar plexus. I do a lot of exercise where I imagine like a golden ball or light at the core of my being and my solar plexus. It really, really helps to strengthen that, okay? This solar plexus is that sense of vitality inside of you. So it's all about getting centered yourself, both parties, and then if you guys are aligned at that point, then you'll come together. If not, then no worries, because you already feel good. And we have abundant. We have a lot of lower chakra energy. So I feel like it's about getting out of the mental space, this spiritual place, and more into your body and more into your sense of self and your purpose and your connection to being here on the earth. Because I feel both parties can get very caught up in that spiritual 5D third eye place. But you really got to get rooted in your body. And this is a root chakra energy, okay? And then you'll have abundance. You'll be able to create whatever it is you want in your life. All right, guys. So that is the current energy and conversation between the feminine and the masculine. Whether they're moving forward or not, I feel just depends on how they move forward within themselves and how that will manifest, if it ends up being a positive thing or not in the 3D. That's up to both parties to rise above, get to their highest level, and see if they align at that point. All right, guys, that's your reading. I hope it resonated with you guys, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.